So I'm the injured firefighter. Basically, we're gonna talking about the facts and the fiction, and we're gonna talk about some other stuff today. And I don't know what number this is. I've lost the contract. I've lost all that one. Just gone. But there's definitely a couple things I wanted to kind of talk about. The one of the things I want to kind of talk about today was that facts versus the fiction thing. So the um oh yeah so again, I got fired. I was a 207A case. Not the only 207A case there was at this place at LWB, and and our union did zero, early zero to help, and zero to help my family. But I tried to get them to engage, and they just had to just lock me out, so freeze me out, whatever they want to do. So the union, man. So let's go back to some of the other stuff that they do at this place. And not when I say they do, I'm talking about I'm not talking union. So I've been saying like the word CC, and that's been the CC thing is that's criminal commissioners, and then you got the CCC, that's the chairman of these dingbats. So yeah, so basically, I don't even know how to say this properly, but this has been like 60 years of this, just non-stop tactics, and they run out the quality ones. Like I said, if you, like right now in our area, you have a chief, you got a captains, you got lieutenants, you got all these other guys who they ran out. There are other places just loving it. So I know this has got to be the only place in town, in our area, right, Rochester area, that's been doing it. Again, I go from 207A case to fired. Still haven't received anything, and I'm like, yeah, zero retirement checks or anything to retirement because they're nonstop battling, with us and stuff. And we'll get into that one in a second, but let's go back to the CC thing. Criminals, the weird, just arguing with the criminal commissioners, and you got two families that think they know what they're doing, running the place, and the one, and so I think we all know, right? I think we all know the one. Now the other one is we'll just say Uncle Donnie. So you got Uncle Donnie, you got Uncle Ricky. But then you got the relation to 3C90 with these Uncle Donnies and Uncle Dickies and things like that. Now, everybody I just said, criminal. They're straight criminals. Now, how do I know that? Well, when you go to events, when they tell you, oh, don't tell anybody about Uncle so-and-so stealing from the Explorer. Don't talk about so-and-so because, well, I wasn't going to talk about him stealing from the Explorer. I wasn't going to say, anything. I wasn't going to. I did everything that they asked me to. I didn't say a thing about any of their family members, anybody else. Never did a thing. Never. But they've got, basically you've got this. I don't even know how to say it properly. He has no clue when it comes to fire ground. And he's one of the commissioners and one of the big names, the big family names in the place, and horrible. Now, let's go to the other one. The chairman, the CCC, three of them. Chairman of the criminals. So, so this one, this is another one that thinks he does run things, and I was trying to remember that in one of the last ones we were talking, I said, in this in LWB you're not allowed to run for any they don't allow certain people to run for in the fall when you say, hey, I want to be a captain, I want to be a chief. they don't allow it. You're not allowed to run for certain things. And I mean, literally ran volunteers out because it's like what, like in the fine print it says the commission must approve, and they do not allow any true elections. That's just they put, I don't even know how to say it properly, but they um, again, no election day. It's like they just decide to put people in, and they just put people in that they want. You know what I mean? People are going to tell them, yes, that's all they want to hear is a yes. They don't like the word no. They don't like the word you're wrong. And I did that a lot with these guys, like talking about manpower. You know what I mean? I would nonstop having this discussion with them at different things and talking about manpower. And there was another firefighter. We'll call him Snapper. Now, Snapper, he died not that long ago, but good guy. Nonstop fought for manpower for LWB. And you know what our union president did? Big zero. And literally would beat these guys, beat me for even talking about manpower. You know what I mean? And he was like, "What are we doing? What are we doing with one person on a fire truck?" You know what I mean? That's totally. He was like, "It's totally unsafe." Snap's right. Snap's right. And again, our union decided, all right, well, and again, verbally it cost you for bringing up manpower. Can't bring up manpower at commission meetings. and you know what he did? You know, the president of the union did at our commission meetings? Zero. Absolutely a big zero. Now, he'll tell everybody he did, but we have this thing called commission minutes where it's got the minutes, like right there. It says what you talked about. Nothing about manpower, so I know what he did. Actually, I know what he did because it was in the thing. And in one of the commission minutes, I was dying because, like, what the? What did the union president say to the commission in one of the minutes? He's like, "Oh, thank you for EAP. Thank you for EAP. What about the manpower? What about, you know what I mean, stopping? Let's, like, you know what I mean? Oh God, no, can't do that. Literally a zero. So you know what I mean? This has been going on what I told you with good old Jeff or good old Timmy K's, and you know, when the union goes in for something, they get, you know, either yelled at, swept under the rug, but I don't understand why they just won't stop and do the right thing. That's all you guys had to do the right thing, and protect. You guys all say you do. All right, show me. Show me. You can't show me because it's never been done. Like I said, so let's go back to the CCs. You got the criminals. You know what they call them criminals. Criminals helping criminals. So, you know, we got you know, like I said, two. I'm kind of snickering because you got two families that run the place, but they don't. They have no clue what they're doing. You know what I mean? They have the one. I don't even know what his title is in his life. The other one's a contractor. You know what I mean? What does he know about fire? I can tell you what he knows. It's called Essentials of Firemanship. It's like a 28-hour class. That's all he's got. And I think he's been there like 40 some years. 40, I don't know, a long time. 28-hour class. And they love to say, well, he's you know, you don't understand. He's got a lot more than that. He does? Oh, yeah. And we're gonna get into that in maybe the next episode, but you know, we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about how we talked about fraudulent training records. We had a MTO that decided to nonstop, you know, help the district out nonstop. What is it called when you say? There's a term for like going, oh, we have live fire? Okay, we're going to do live fire training. He did it on paper, but we never did it in life. So, I mean, there's a multitude of things he's supposed to do in the state, but our MTO didn't do that. He did fraud because that's the district. That's what they wanted. He could sit and say he did not do all that stuff, but we all know he did. And you know how I know he did? When you do like, what do you do, like 20 some years at MTO there, and when he retired, what did he do? Give his wife a really nice job, making $100,000 a year. Yep. And she's been doing that for now, like I don't know, 8 years, 7 years. So she's doing pretty good. And again, what did I get? What did our family get? Oh, that's right. When it comes to ethics, this place is like insane wrong. You want to talk about no ethics there, you know what I mean? And I guess maybe I was too good ethically, because I would always just call it doing the right thing. I'll step up, do the right thing. There's things you can do, you know what I mean? Like when there'd be like different things. I would nonstop be battling, like manpower. It is a safety issue, or like this. So when are we gonna start doing